Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Devon. All right, man, before we get into this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, you hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man. This is probably the most damning piece of information I've yet to see in Madden. And not gonna lie, this kind of pissed me off. This pissed me off more than the original Rant video I did for Madden 24. This is really frustrating because this is what happens when you have somebody that's a creative gameplay director and he doesn't know what he's doing, or he doesn't know what to look for. So as you can see, the first clip shows you that I was trying to throw a streak to one of my wide receivers. Now, I was anticipating him pretty much blowing his assignment, the guy who was defending him, and I was going to try to float a streak over the top and try to drop it in the bucket. However, you literally see my opponent take his man and push my wide receiver 5, 10, 15 yards away from where he's supposed to be, and in turn, it gives him an interception. No penalty being called. They literally called it it was a clean pick. It was great defense, and they just left it at that. Now, I know a lot of y'all are going to say, well, that wasn't a catchable ball anyway, or it was going to get picked anyway, or it was going to get deflected anyway. You would have never made that pass, blah, 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 blah. That's not the point. That's not the point, because I know a lot of y'all are going to make that comment. Pretty sure a lot of y'all are already saying already that, oh, well, you weren't going to complete that pass anyway, so what you complaining for? Okay. Let me show you something for a second. Now, in light of that, that should have been at least illegal contact. Now, in this next clip, you literally see my guy taking his linebacker, and he's trying to get in position to pick the ball off if I decide to throw it to my wide receiver that's sitting, or tight end, whichever it is, sitting right there. And he ends up, nussing up against him and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure contact can only be made after 5 yards, or no more than 5 yards. After that, you got to keep it to a minimum. Now, you see him rubbing his guy all up against my guy, whatever, so they call it illegal contact, right? All right, they do that, and everything's all good. Now, like I said, the other play that I just showed you, that one should have been at least bare minimum illegal contact, but they said no such thing. All right. Now, let me show you. Same scenario. It's an interception. But however, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to slow this down, and I want you guys to see, because I got it zoomed in. I get a pick 6 on this guy, and they called DPI on me. Never touched him. Never made contact. Literally just got in position and picked the ball off. I never touched him. I never initiated any contact like the one you saw where he took his guy and pushed my guy 15 yards away, or the other one where the linebacker was nussing up all against my guy. I did neither one. Literally just got in position, picked the ball off, and took it back to the house. But they called DPI on me. So you mean to sit here and tell me that this is completely normal? This is okay. This is what the NFL allowed this company to represent the NFL brand, but they can't even get the penalties down packed. This is what you guys call as a representation of the NFL? I don't want to hear no more about, oh, it's just a game. You want the game to be perfect. Stop telling me that. You were saying I wanted the game to be perfect. I never fixed my lips to say that I want a perfect football game. Stop telling me that. Stop saying that in the comments. I never said that. Now, I also want to talk about this as well. To anybody who is seeing this and is still trying to find a way to argue that I'm in the wrong still, what happened to you should have happened, blah, 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 blah. There was nothing wrong with this play. I'm going to put it to you like this. You can make the timestamp right here. To be completely frank with all of y'all, to anybody who was about to say that in the comments, you're either being blatantly stupid or you're just trolling. Take it how you want. Oh, Jay Devon, he's calling people that don't agree with him stupid. No, I'm calling people who don't see what's in front of them stupid. Y'all always talk about, and y'all as in the ones who just argue just to argue or talk just to talk. The ones that I go at are the ones that see what's going on in front of you, see what's going on in front of you. I'm showing you and I'm talking about it, but yet you still try to find a way. Nah. That wasn't such and such. No, that was a great call. It was a great no call. That was a great play. No, like those are the ones I'm going at. Those are the ones I'm calling stupid because it's obvious that you are just you're blind to what's going on. Your whole thing is as long as I don't acknowledge what's going on in the game, I can enjoy it. Other than that, it's a great video game. I love Madden. And y'all either gotta be kids because there's no way a grown ass man will sit there and allow something like that to be okay. And God forbid if this was a money game. Ooh, if this was a game that had money on it or people that play wagers, if this happened to, boy, I'm talking about there'd have been hell to pay. But see, Clint, this is what happens when you don't properly adjust your game. This is what happens when you don't QC your work. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. When you decide to say, yeah, you know, yeah, this is fine right here. Yeah, go and put it out. When you decide to do that, Clint, this is the type of gamers that you come across. This is the type of people that know that they don't call pass interference, so I'm just going to do whatever just to get that pick off. Because of that, Clint, this is the type of gamers you birth. These are the types right here. The punks, the cheaters, the people that try to find the edge, no matter how cheating it is. This is the type of gamers that you birth now all of a sudden. Clint, this is your fault. This is a big part of your wrongdoing. This is all on you. You know, I know most time I would give you flack about blocking and the way that how that works and stuff like that. But see, Clint, this is your fault. This is 100% your fault, Clint. This is what happens when you don't QC your work. You know, it is frustrating because as much as every year when Madden comes out, I always want to give it a shot. I always do. But the minute I do, I get reminded as to who was behind this game, Clint Oldenburg, and I get reminded at how bad he does of a job at trying to put together a Madden football game. This is what I think about you, Clint. You're pathetic. You need to leave that position and let somebody else put together a football game because honestly, you can't do your job. You're pathetic, and I see why Rex left. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm going to get up out of here. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the link. You know how I do. I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Divine, and I'm signing out. Peace.